Well, glad I made a present. To tell us what we need a great potential more. The following are details of how we have allowed the darkness lifted, but thus we need to enter the ruin. The Antitower side intends only for our mortal companions to draw with it on from their whispering. We later gleamed and until that is put down, the elemental pure loads that I pray. Lest you wonder, I have no doubt. The heart of the evil has its end. But if you were to see other dormant, painful however, their power is way-making. Mental panic. My fellow, and ever I persuade you to join us, I will have you venture to see once more. What Waller of Helmet ascended, I dare say he has not forgotten you. Alright, let's talk before the mission starts. Over for you. You received news regarding Philomena, Hope, or Cultivate. Really? No, it's nothing bad, quite the opposite. It's bad. It seems once they have learned the Scion's good name, have been restored, they board the next ship bound to Limsa. They should be arriving at... easy to forget how useful Linkport, isn't it? When they work, I mean, and you don't mind being spied on, right? But what wonderful news do you think? A pleasure to see you, Alphanode. Ah, Thancred and Kryl. Kryl and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia, and we may just have found the answer. When you were fleeing without her, you said that Hayden spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that's true, I see no reason to suspect that it is not. It seems reasonable to conclude that Heidelin commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is all quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, might surely leave some residue trace, a lingering disturbance. In order to establish the existence of such ripple, of course we require substantial data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found. The battleground where Michael Kenan fell the ultimate weapon, and the site of the... was that the Highland intervened to shield him from the magicka I invoked. Krill and I will infuriate the Castrum and analyze the Aether terrain. The two of you, alone? I have proven a knack for subterfuge. I'm confident that we will sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Krill while the patrols pass. Besides, if you along, we'll see from it and Grand Home. When you put it like that, very well. Oh, that's good. Wow, we meet again. Man. To you. 12. Once I heard the strange tales of it in the foreign land, I was worried about you all every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the braves afforded us no opportunity when they fell upon us in the market. It was all we could do to escape. The tower found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to take shelter aboard the... It pains us not being where we needed most, but we made the most of it, didn't we? Studied and trained from dusk. We would have sent word sooner, but we've known who to trust in the vast distance. But those dark days are behind us. I'm so glad that indeed to return home to speak to my daughter. I think she's missing. How could you let this happen? Forgive me. I'm sure you did everything in your power to find her. And as thankful it must be. You watched over her from the first, long before me, and you will watch over her till the last. I shall pray for her safety and busy myself in me. For certainly, there is much more to be done, but the braves have bloodied us. But the path remains, we shall not be swayed from it. And that's the spirit for the Scions, a long overdue reunion, huzzah! So there you have it, the Rising Stone. What you guys in? Where the hell were you guys?
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you've favoured me with so much as a single compliment since we set out. Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm, or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
This is neither the time, place.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
Ooh.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me, it is true, but not in the way you think. 15 years passed when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Uldar. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed. I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined.
Oh.
And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoire, every science. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. and neither will I.
Yeah.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
Yep. You must have 3 times your size. I don't have it noticed. Look at Minfilia. I imagine that my brother bodyguard. Can I help but wonder if we met long ago? Doesn't it feel as though we have seen each other for years, a decade? You should have some mischief, Homer. Have got back to your old country. It is make me think I have a few good years of adventure left. Where'd your Alamegans know where Yida and Papalima went? In fact, I would not be surprised if they helped me flee the city. Not that they such. Oh. After all, half of the braves upturned their cloaks during the royal banquet. What reason do they have to believe us when the way the refugees looked away when we showed their single pearl fragment? I fear Araminga may have. He's such a good betrayal weighs heavy on his mind. Would that more of the braves have been like them? When Rio commands our efforts and fear, I intend to here. You might say my experience of the crystal base helped me prepare me for the duties. I pity I never had a chance to thank Captain Ailbird for everything. We tried to catch the spy on Beastman Hole. I know it's important, but some things you feel good as home again. I think everyone will be waiting for us just beyond the doors. Ransom. That help us, but the older I get, the more sentiment I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. Oh yeah, I think. Alright. Well. When the 700 drove my little brother to Mordano. Why, you brother, you of course, Sayana. 1,000 days I've trained, I thought as strong as you. Yet now that you are here, I sense you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me you've trained your eyes deny the sea, brother. I have studied it by the thralls of the brave, and drunk deep into the soul of my enemies. Secrets and hope have Fairland. This we know too well. When we are well tested, I should have seen. Why, my friend? Come, think to be shy. Please give me a moment longer at least, though I'm happy to oblige you. My legs have been less accommodating. We should be more around here. Heartless unions with software companions. Bring the bloody tear. I'm coming back. And they are, thanks to 12. You must tell the truth at once. There is always... It fills my heart to see your joy. Hell healthy. You as well, though aboard on the mission at present. Alright, mission complete. Oh, I've seen him all like this. Too long. 'Twas the chaos born of the foolish ambition which forced him to flee. Though there are others in the missing, other whom will cannot forsake. We'll find them off and I know we will. Minfilia, Yida, Papino, every last one. And when they walk through those doors, we will be here to welcome them home, with me at the head of the Quinu as all, of course. And crowd counted as a show seemed their foray into castor medium or fruit. They asked if we will rendezvous with them in Yeshua and Anoshira, where they are share their findings. Rude though it was a power of speaking against the honor I special. And by the way, Jenny as ever I trust, I shall have to pay respect when time allows it. Rather less than I hoped, though perhaps I'm asking too much. I see I'm the last to arrive. So what news do we have for us? Well, there were indeed what appeared to be remnants of the undisturbed disturbance in Ether since the ultimate weapon's destruction. A ripper at Oz, which is, though faint, we bore strong resemblance to those observed upon the destruction of Isol Val, when I believe Highland shielded me with the blessing of light. The current finding, we have paid a visit to Shidula Aqueducts, though we detected the same wavefront, but ordered the magnitude larger, as one would expect. Tidal, there are no other expressions. But there is more. When I studied the side where Yustila used to flow, it appeared that not 2, but 3 beings have been affected. Unlike Yustila and Thancred, there were no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there, and then not there. Now I recall a vision of a vast crystal floating in the sea of ether, though this is a theory. Studies of gifted subjects suggest that when communing with Hydaelyn, us consider the fact that Hydaelyn interceded too, and the third being was caught in Yoshila's flow and vanished without trace. The 3 Hydaelyn may have the capacity to summon a conscious gifted individual to her side. Find out, I take it. The Highland guided Minfilia into the compass of my Magica, and that she might summon her body soul upon the ether sea. In which case we must need to continue our search for a blessing that the means do so. I speak of Antitower, a Shaolin construction conceived to provide us scholars a vantage point over the Zero Sea. Though I know where it lies, we just only need a last custodian, a contrary old crone who, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Master Matho was the keeper of the Antitower. I have no idea. Now, of course, it's clear. We must petition her aid once again. Oh, surprise! What secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Though it pains me to admit it, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you ask us the entry into the Antitower, that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe has been transported to the Ether Sea. And who told you I can do such a thing, I wonder? The tower was abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have run of the place now, and there is no deterrent to you. Then, by all means. Is that all? I'm sure you seek to dissuade us of the liqueurs given you. Only, the forum foisters the title onto me. Though the Exodus, every entrance to the Antitower was sealed save one. The rule consists of making sure no will intent sneaks through it, such as the forum. Well, I can't remove the ward right now. I can we will do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. We'll see about that. You, Bastinian girl, you're staying with me. I need your help to restore the wards to their original state. The rest of you can go, on the condition that you clean up the mess in the tower if you encounter any unfamiliars. You should tend them and those on return. Mission spoken. Lead the way. There. To be honest, I'm not really sure what you need to do once you reach the bottom. The tick will find me. There is the sole reason Shaolin settlements exist in Urza. One cannot. Long have I wondered what a way to beyond that door. Several times in my youth, I even tried to open it, but the wards were beyond my ability to spell. All I earned from my efforts were a mountain of mental chores I'd given up, never satisfying my curiosity. To think that I'm about to step through the threshold after all these years. Alright. Hello.
Away with you!
Whee!
Focus. Release!
see. Alright, down we go. Alright, that's good. Alright, another dungeon opening.
Away with you!
I need a lot of aiming weapons.
With you.
Yeah.
Like this!
Alright, we're almost here. What the hell?
Focus. Release! Like this! Away with you!
What's up?
Release!
Got him. The hell? Yay! Ah, that was a weird fight. Alright.
Hear, feel, think. Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst. We are the word of the Mother. We, who were once called Minfilia. Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word. Mother, Hydaelyn guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea. There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more.
Oh.
I prayed for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering.
Alright. I see. Nice braids, Freya.
We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world. Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think. Before there was life in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound. In sundering the star did we cry out, and barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard. Zodiac longeth to be made whole, for his restoration, for his resurrection, his service labour without cease. They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardour, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining. Seven times have they succeeded. 7 times
hath the darkness grown stronger.
7 times.
7 times have I failed. The Ascians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final. The crystal tower is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea. Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
You've had another vision, haven't you?
Oh boy, where do I begin, my friend?
Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
Still in one piece, are we? Well, did you learn anything?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
The word of the mother. I'm not sure I understand.
Nor am I. Cryle?
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one's more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone? But that cannot be! Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Must you be so ungentle?
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly. Come, there is much to be done.
Yes, of course.
Thancred, wait! No, this is all wrong.
It's a blessed flow. We get to choose how and when or what they die. Not that you need reminding, I suppose, but that boy. For all the suffering he has known, he still clings to the notion that there is a cosmic justice, a morality by which we are saved or condemned, and there isn't. Issue. We would like to stand and we must with the great length to show his sign. We stand and for not how much we endure.